Folks, this issue is so important, I suspended my master eugenics film that I've been making for 2 years. The ultimate film with all the latest. It's incredible. I suspended that until next year. And I'm even having nightmares now to see my evil doppelganger. But again, it's not just Alex Jones. He's using Oprah Winfrey, NLP, brainwashing. He's mixing Christianoid stuff into it, and it's counterfeiting everything. I haven't been watching. I was watching last night. It was 2 of my sponsors, people we went out and found 4 and 5 years ago, are actual sponsors on his show. I mean, it's our sponsors. It's everything we talk about, but twisted. It's incredible. And then they're promoting a citizen rule book that says it teaches them the tactics of the left, of Saul Alinsky, how to use deception and manipulation, like the communists do, but to save America. You don't beat evil with evil. In fact, put that back up. I mean, it's just everywhere, everything. I mean, do you know what it feels like to want to be legitimate and real and to try to never compromise? I mean, none of us are perfect. I look back on things I'm ashamed of all the time. I'm not up here on some high horse. And then to just everything we do, a sickening counterfeit of it. But the good news is you have forced him to come a long way. I'm just saying I don't trust him. I don't trust any of these people. Remember, they were telling you none of this existed just a few years ago. And it's a big victory that we forced them to admit it all exists, because they know America's awake. And now he's talking about eugenics, but he isn't telling you that the big banks run it and who finances it. They don't go all the way. And it's going all the way that is the key to all of this. If you want to get the real Citizens Rule book, we sell them at cost at Infowars.com, and all video and book orders, we add one to it. And it is, we don't have $50 million contracts like these people do. We're a small operation that reaches, Infowars.com, PrisonPlanet.com reaches more than all of Glenn Beck's sites combined, with Rush Limbaugh's sites added to it. So now they're launching more websites that look just like our websites. I mean, it's frightening. And I'll give Beck this. Yesterday, he ran with the headline, Bill Gates wants to kill you. Bill Gates wants to, kill Granny for teachers. And they went on to say they're playing the teachers off against the old people. Divide and conquer. So I praise God. My only issue is that in my gut and in everything I see and in Beck behind the scenes trying to block me, Glenn Beck threatening people not to come on my show. I mean, he's up there trying to stop this radio show. You understand that? I'm not attacking Glenn Beck. But he's being set up as a messianic leader to the point I can sit there eating a taco in the coffee room last night 2 minutes before, and I looked to Rob and I said, you watch, he's going to write at the end of that big display he has, his 8/18 event, implying he is the ultimate in history. And then he went on and said exactly that. And the issue is those people at 8/18 were great folks. Those are good people. I could see it in their faces, their eyes. And the false left is attacking Beck, so that gives him credibility. But you have to understand they're teamed up doing this to control the field, to control the spectrum. And we've got to become sophisticated enough to realize this. And some of you won't believe me now, but 3 years from now, when you got a Republican president, when you've got a Republican House and Senate, when they stage big terror attacks and when they come after the American people, I want you to remember that I told you what happened if we're unable to defeat this. But we may be able to avert it because we've got the answers. We've got the truth. We'll be right back.